Hi Pisces, welcome to your December 2018 reading. I am Lori Ann, your psychic. I'm here to give you all the messages for December, the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. We're going to look at love, career, finance, family, friends, whatever the universe wants me to relate to you, I will do that. And I'm going to pull from the Soul's Journey first for you. This is for each and every one of you, whatever the universe wants you to focus on, to remove, to heal, bring in, take out. You're going to know how it resonates with you. And I will reiterate back to it throughout the reading. So, at the end of the reading, I will also pull a finance career card and a romance angel card for you as well. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And this is what I talk about all the time. Creating the life you love. Creating the love life you love. Making your life your reality. Okay, or you can even say making the reality that you are focused on in your head become what is in your world. So always think about whatever you think is what you create, right? So let's take a look at the main messages, and I would like to thank each and every one of my subscribers. I love doing this for you. To those of you who are new, welcome. And if you click subscribe and the bell next to it, you will be notified of any of the future readings that I upload, including the live show that I do every Thursday at 4 p.m. So let's take a look. All right. Okay, Pisces, some of you are really worried right now. There's a lot of fear, anxiety. You're waking up in the middle of the night. You may not be able to sleep at all. Some of you, I'm seeing that you have a ruminating thought going over and over and over in your head. A lot of negative thinking. Now, right next to it is the Tower. So there is a group of you that they're showing me in a work environment. Either you recently just lost your job. Yeah. You either just recently lost your job or your company is actually making changes where you may have been notified that you're going to lose your position there. Either get a demotion, and for some of you, they are going to actually let you go. Now, some of you, it may come with severance pay. Others, it may not. The Three of Swords, it's really going to affect you, which might be why you're staying up at night, not being able to sleep. You're worried. You're worried about money, especially at the holiday time. The universe is saying for this group of you, okay, justice is here. Justice is about fairness. It's about equality. That's what it stands for. This is a situation where feels negative, but it's going to turn into a positive situation, putting the scales back into balance. There was something going on in your work environment that you didn't like yourself, but you weren't ready to leave. You were not ready for this to happen. But the universe made this happen for a reason. You are actually going through this process, through the pain of suffering a job loss and having to look for another one, the worrying. Somehow, some way, you're going to heal old karmic situations. And what they're telling me is it has a lot to do with the way you think, the way you view about you in your work environment. Now, the new job coming is going to be absolutely incredible. So you have to go through the negative in order to get the positive. That 10 of Cups, it's going to be this new job offer that's coming is going to be incredible for you. For some of you, you actually have an inheritance coming. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card that encompasses everything in life. Love, your career, your education, family, health, it's everything. A new beginning with everything in a positive direction. Now, when I talk about positive direction, that doesn't mean you're never going to have anything negative happen. Of course you are. As I always say, we're like batteries. There's always a positive and a negative. For every negative, there's a positive. This feels negative, but it's going to turn into a positive. So I'm going to pull some detail on this. For another group of you, you may actually be losing your home. And what they're showing me is it looks like an eviction. There's two groups. One, it looks like an actual eviction. The second group, I'm seeing it looks like mold, a lot of mold around it, where you have to leave. Either which way, they're forcing you out of this home. And some of you are thinking about moving back home, going back home to your first family, to your children. This move is going to be very, very good for you. For some of you, I mean, it's scary, but it is actually going to turn out to be very good by February. For those of you in this group, by February, they're showing me that, yeah, they're showing me that you are going to create a brand new environment for you and your family, for you and your partner, your family. For another group of you, this is all about love. This is about you and a partner from the past you're worried. You haven't heard from them. The holidays are coming. You thought the two of you would be reconciling your differences and moving forward in this relationship, but they have not contacted you is what they're telling me. And they haven't contacted you because they are actually going through their own healing process. The Four of Swords is all about healing. And they feel unwanted, neglected, and rejected. But I'm seeing that it isn't from you that they're feeling this energy. This is their own mental thought process. And they are getting ready to come out of this negative pattern inside of their thinking, to let go of the negative side of it and recognize where it's going to lead them to as they come out of their healing. Universe is saying, don't worry about it. Focus on you. Make this Nine of Swords turn upside down. Let that negative thinking go, or you're going to create unnecessary drama, is what they're saying. Again, when we have the wheel, this is destiny. For some of you, this is a soulmate relationship, a twin flame relationship, where you may be destined to come together. Whether you be with them in the end, or just have the communication, it's supposed to be, and it's going to raise your vibration up. It's also going to help your partner as well. Right now, you can't force the universe. You cannot force this to happen. It's just, you can't. The universe is going to make it happen for you. Now, some of them are going in this group, a portion of your partner that you are not in communication with. You will hear from them. You're going to hear from them. They are going to come through. And they're going to come through out of the blue really quick, like you're working, work, and then bam, there's a text message or the phone call. They are going to communicate with you. They're going to come out of this beautiful energy over the next few weeks. A lot of twin flame soulmates are going to reconnect to have that beautiful heart-to-heart conversation. And there is a group of you that are going to ask you to marry them. You're the light of their life. And whatever took place between the two of you that created the ending made them, it was destined. It was actually destined. It made them have to look back at their life to look within and heal. And it had to have done the same thing for you. So it's going to be very beautiful. For another group of you, you have a family situation where I'm seeing you travel to your family. Now, it could be that you're going there for the holidays, but what I'm actually seeing is you stay longer. Either you go ahead of time or you stay after, but you're there during the holiday, but you're there for a specific reason. Somebody in your family, and I know there was another one, there was another reading, so check your moon and rising sign, but there's a wedding. They're showing me a wedding. Now, it's not as elaborate as the last one I saw, but it is equally as beautiful, most definitely. For another group of you, they're telling me that you and your partner are are having a lot of a lack of communication, and you and your partner are together. Whether you're married or not, you live under the same roof, you are actually in a real partnership with them. They're showing me there's a lack of communication, a lack of, somebody's being very stubborn, somebody's not opening up, and they're not sharing. One of the two people is also being a taker and not contributing very much to the relationship, to the status of the relationship. And you, or, you know, it can be vice versa. This is a general reading, right? It's going to be okay. You're going to be able to fix this somehow, some way. You're going to be able to get through this and fix it. For another group of you, you are actually going to literally file for a divorce. This is all about a divorce. So we have the home life, the marriage, the relationship. We have the attorney, and we have the court system. So you may be actually filing, and by October of 2019, I'm seeing that this divorce would be finalized. That might be for a very narrow group of you guys. For another group of you, you have brand new love coming. They're telling me there's two people coming. Let's see what we got here. They're telling me there are two people coming for this group of you. We're looking at the zodiac signs of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Okay, so for you guys, this relationship is destined. Some of you may actually be meeting a soulmate, somebody you feel that instant connection with, where the two of you just click like this. Some of you could, like I said, be reuniting, destiny, but it may not be planned for this group of you. It may be you're walking in the mall to buy Christmas presents, and bam, there they are. And you guys sit down, have coffee, and have this wonderful conversation. Whether you move forward together or not, the conversation is needed. This is going to be really good for those of you. This is for a group of you where you have been in a relationship, you've been through a lot of pain, you're coming out of heartbreak. Something took place that really flipped you upside down. Again, because of the Wheel of Fortune, it was actually meant for this to happen for you so that you could grow within yourself. And as you've grown, your vibration, they're showing me your vibration is penetrating out into the world, and you're drawing this new person in. For some of you, it could very well be a life partner. I like it. I like that energy. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at your career and finance card for the month of December. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that there are any reading booked after 12/4, so starting on 12/5, if you've booked a reading, it will be delivered in January. I'm completely booked out for the next 4 weeks. Also, there are classes getting ready to start, so if you are interested in Intuitive Tarot, Soulmate, the transformation class that has to do with destiny, has to do with your awakening, self-love, they are on ascendingsoulsjourney.com. All right. Miracles. So, I like this card. Miracles. Nature never deviates from her established laws. Some of her laws are so incomprehensible, they produce what appear to be a miracle. But the truth is, miracles really happen every single day, even when we lose a job and it feels hopeless. But if you look back in your life, everything that felt hopeless pushed you to a point where you had no other choice than to dig your way out and come up, rising above where you really were. So sometimes these miracles are amazing. We don't even really see it. It's kind of subtle, but it is definitely meant for you. You guys got some great things coming, absolutely. Freedom, freedom of self, freedom of feeling restricted, freedom of feeling anxiety and worry, being awake every night rather than knowing, asking for help and knowing and co-create, looking for a new position, looking for the love of your life. All right, let's pull your romance angel card for the month. Oh, okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So see, this is beautiful. For those of you in the relationship where it feels like it may be falling apart, getting to know your partner all over again. It's like falling in love all over again. For those of you where this is a new person coming into your life, this is absolutely about getting to know the other person and opening yourself up to allow somebody to actually know who you are. That in itself could very well be a miracle for some of us, right? So I do hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful December. Happy holidays and much love.